Hello friends and welcome to my channel. In 2019, I decided to read 40 books as a part of my Goodreads challenge and I ended up reading 42 books. तो आज के वीडियो में हम बात करेंगे उन किताबों के बारे में जो मुझे सबसे ज़्यादा पसंद आई. The first one is The Bastard of Istanbul by Elif Shafak. The Bastard of Istanbul is an entertaining tale of two families whose fates are intertwined and follows the story of two girls, Asya Kazanchi and Armanush. Asya is Turkish and lives in Istanbul with her mother, her eccentric aunts, and her grandmothers. She is quite a rebel. She is the illegitimate daughter of Zaliha, the youngest of Kazanchi women. Zaliha has never revealed who Asya's real father is. और दूसरी तरफ है Armanush, who lives in Arizona with her overprotective mother Rose and her stepfather Mustafa Kazanchi. Her real father Barsham is an Armenian. Armanush is struggling with her personal identity as an Armenian, and so she decides to go to Turkey and live with her stepfather's family. Little does she know that a secret links both the families together. I love Elif Shafak's way of storytelling. I learned so much about Istanbul's cosmopolitan nature, the history, the cuisine, the people, and how progressive the people of Istanbul are. I also learned a lot about Armenian genocide and the role of Armenian community in Istanbul. The next book is The Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman. I listened to this book as an audiobook on Audible, which is narrated by Neil Gaiman himself. He has got such a lovely accent that it is a real treat to listen to the story by the author himself. तो ये कहानी है Nobody Owens की, whose entire family was murdered when he was just a toddler. He somehow escaped and ended up at a local graveyard. The murderer Jack follows him but is misled by the ghosts at the graveyard. Seeing that nobody's life is in danger, a childless ghost couple adopts him. Silas becomes his guardian, and he is given the protection of the graveyard. The story is quite entertaining and well structured. It reminded me of Jungle Book, except that the setting here is that of a graveyard. The story is quite entertaining and will appeal to both the children and the adults alike. और अगली किताब है Shaloo's Web by E.B. White. It's a children's book, but I really enjoyed reading it. It's the story of Wilbur the Big, who is born a runt and was about to be killed when little Fern intervenes and persuades her father to let him live. Wilbur's life is saved and soon he is sent to another farm, where little Fern visits him daily. Wilbur longs for company and befriends a spider named Charlotte. He is living an idyllic life, but soon comes to know what horrible fate awaits him. He requests Charlotte to save him, and Charlotte comes with an idea. Will she succeed? This is a beautiful story about love, about compassion, and about friendship. If you haven't read this book, then you must. It's a beautiful book which will be enjoyed both by children and adults. और अगली किताब है And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie. It is the world's best-selling mystery. With over 100 million copies sold, it is one of the best-selling books of all time. ये कहानी है 10 लोगों की who receive an invitation for a summer holiday on a remote island. They do not know the identity of the host but accept the invitation. On reaching there, a surprise awaits them. The host is not there, and they are trapped in the island. Soon they realize that they will be punished for the sins they have committed in their past. The murders started happening in a manner described in the nursery rhyme, which ends with And Then There Were None. A must read. और अगली किताब है For One More Day by Mitch Albom. ये कहानी है चार्ली की, whose life is in ruins and he himself is to be blamed. When he receives a letter from his only daughter informing him of her marriage, he sinks into depression. After drinking whole night, he sets off for his hometown, and after 2 failed suicide attempts, reached his childhood home. Here he meets his dead mother. He spends the entire day with his mother, recalling all the incidents where he has failed her as a son. This is such an emotional story. It will make you cry. It will make you realize how important your parents are. It will make you realize that life is so uncertain and that we should never take anybody for granted. And the next book is The Murder of Roger Ackroyd by Agatha Christie. It is one of the finest mysteries written by Agatha Christie. Roger Ackroyd is a wealthy man, and one night he is found murdered in his study. His stepson is the chief suspect, and there are many others who will be financially benefited from his death. Nothing much can be said about this book without giving a spoiler. But believe me, the twist in the end is so unexpected that you will never be able to guess who the murderer was. If you are fond of reading murder mysteries, then this is a must read. और अगली किताब है The Dalai Lama's Cat by David Michie. A Himalayan kitten is rescued from near death by the Dalai Lama in the slums of Delhi and is brought to Dharamshala by him. The kitten is named the Snow Lion and is thoroughly pampered by the Dalai Lama. In his new home, he meets Hollywood film stars, Ivy League professors, and various celebrities who come to meet the Dalai Lama. The book is all about finding meaning and happiness amidst the hectic life. It offers such valuable insights of Zen philosophy and Buddhism. Though the theme of the book is Buddhism, but both the spiritual as well as non-spiritual readers will enjoy reading this. और अगली किताब है Wonder by R.J. Palacio. Wonder कहानी है ऑगी की, who is going to start middle school for the first time ever. Augie was born with facial abnormalities, and after a lot of operations, his face is still far from normal. He has been homeschooled by his mother, and now he is going to go to the school for the first time. He is both excited and scared. इस कहानी की खास बात यह है कि डिफरेंट व्यू पॉइंट्स के हिसाब से बताई गई है. From the viewpoint of Augie, his sister, his sister's friend, his sister's boyfriend, and two of his school friends. And this makes the story all the more interesting. This is a story of kindness, acceptance, and love. तो ये थी मेरी 2019 की best books. Which was the book that you enjoyed reading the most in 2019? Please share in the comments below. And if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. तो आज के लिए इतना ही. अगले वीडियो में मैं बात करूँगी 2019 की वर्स्ट बुक्स जो मैंने पढ़ी. Till then, bye and take care.